In this video, we are joining commercial and lifestyle photographer Christian Sorensen Hansen as he takes the Fujifilm XF 23mm and 33mm F1.4 R LM WR on assignment. Christian is shooting today for Freeman, a Seattle-based clothing brand.
Come on, baby. Yo, what's up, man? How's it going?
We are in Freeman. My name is Scott Freeman, and I co-own this store and brand with my wife, Brittany Freeman.
Working with our model, Adam, Christian will be using these two Fujifilm prime lenses to shoot various looks and document the day-to-day operations of this family-run business.
We got started actually making rain jackets, and originally it was to make myself one rain jacket when I tore my favorite rain jacket.
And look here.
It just sort of snowballed from there with friends wanting that same rain jacket, and here we are 10 years later. People need more than rain jackets. And so when we have an idea, we often just decide to make it. We have a sewing shop down by the baseball stadium in the Soto neighborhood of Seattle. If it has the Freeman label in it, it was made down there.
We're here in Soto at the Freeman manufacturing space, telling the story of the brand and seeing how it all comes together. We have the XF 33 and 23, which with the cropped APS-C sensor is essentially a 35 and a 50. It's kind of like going golfing with a 7-iron, trying to keep things really simple, and those two focal lengths will cover off a lot. Especially when you're working in small spaces, it helps to be on the slightly wider end of the spectrum. With the 33, I'm able to get more details there and compress space a little bit more, which I think is the way that I naturally tend to look at scenes. It's fast, it does well, wide open, and good contrast, super sharp. Gotta say I'm into it. With the 23, I'm seeing a bit more context, a better feel for what's happening here, and sharp little contrasty lens.
The Fujifilm XF 23mm f1.4 R LM WR and XF 33mm 1.4 R LM WR are prime lenses designed for Fujifilm's APS-C format mirrorless X-mount. The two lenses cover equivalent focal lengths of 35mm and 50mm respectively. The XF 23mm and XF 33mm are similar in terms of construction, with each comprising 15 elements in 10 groups, with 2 aspherical and 3 extra-low dispersion, or ED, elements. The aspherical elements help maintain cross-frame sharpness at wide apertures, while the ED elements significantly reduce chromatic aberrations. They are similar to one another in terms of size and weight, although the XF 33mm is the lighter of the two lenses. The XF 23mm has the advantage of a closer minimum focus distance, though, of 19 centimeters or 7.5 inches. The XF 23mm f1.4 and XF 33mm f1.4 are designed for video shooting just as much as for stills. As such, focus breathing is minimal and autofocus is fast and quiet, driven by a linear AF motor. Both lenses are built to a high standard of construction to protect them from dust and moisture.
It's about trying to do something worth doing well. Going into starting a business, I wanted to feel good about all aspects of it. I didn't want to just present a pretty thing. I wanted to present a thing that was made by people who make living wages, and I can tell you where every piece of it came from. It's two people who just work for a living and believe in something what they do. We don't have an origin story that we crafted. It is just the one that happened.
Oh, actually, that's it. That's pretty cool. I think there's a lot to be said for showing up and just seeing what you're inspired by and what feels good to shoot. If we're having a really good time and we're laughing and it's the party that you don't want to end, that will have a positive impact on the images. Hey, that's great. That's it right there.